All right. Hello. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our morning market update for Thursday, December the 7th of 2017. This is George with TRADEPRO Academy. Today, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, how long it took to break through the 15,000 level, how long it took to get through other key milestones, and how that compares. Ron Paul does a survey to ask people what they think about Bitcoin. It gets a surprising result. And Bitcoin futures are coming near you by the end of this weekend. All right, it's official. You're going to be able to trade Bitcoin in a transparent and liquid marketplace. We cover those three things and more in today's morning market update. All right, let's start with a round trip through the markets here overnight. In Asia, Japan's up 1.5%, Hong Kong's up 0.3%, China's down 0.7%, and India up 1.1%. So really good strength, good rally here, good continuation of the rally from yesterday's U.S. close into the Asian session. Remember, those markets don't have hard cutoff. Well, they do have hard cutoffs, but they all flow into one another. It's the whole 24-hour day is development from one market to another. So momentum strong in Asian stocks. In Europe, however, that tended to slow down a little bit. Paris is up only 0.1%, while Frankfurt's only up 0.2, and London is flat for all intensive purposes. And that weakness, not weakness, but that stillness also spilled over into the United States. So far, Dow Jones is flat, S&P's flat, Nasdaq's up about 0.6 of a percentage point. So early on rally here in tech stocks. Yesterday, Nasdaq was a strong market. It led the way. Today, it looks like it's starting off with a similar fate. It was oversold the last couple days, so I think if we do rally, Nasdaq has the furthest to go because it was the weakest. Crude oil is up 0.4 of a percentage point. Gold prices are down almost 1%, trading below 1260. Look out. I've been saying since we cashed out our $40 an ounce profit on the trade, almost over a month ago now, we've been saying it's time for price to drop. Seasonals are starting to take shape in gold. Look out to the downside. There's sell stops coming. You can even start to sell rallies on this thing. It's heading down. All right. Treasuries. Oh, I forgot to mention this. Bitcoin up 9.1% to over 15,000. Okay, let's talk about economic calendar stuff. Challenger job cuts came out today at 7:30 in the morning. It's the worst jobs report from the Challenger front since November of 2012. It's the worst November since 2012. There's a 30% surge in unemployment, and worst sectors are healthcare, consumer products, and services. All right, that's the three worst. Initial jobless claims, however, did a little bit better. 236,000 people filed for unemployment claims last week versus 239 expected, so slightly less than expected, versus 238 prior. So pretty much in line with expectation in previous numbers. So didn't really make too big of a splash. 9:45, we got Bloomberg Consumer Comfort Index. We also have the quarterly services report at 10 a.m. And we have at 10:30 natural gas inventory. That's bound to move the NG contract, natural gas. There's going to be a lot of opportunity on that front at 10:30. We'll watch that very closely in our trading room. 3 p.m. consumer credit, 4 p.m. money supply, and I don't plan to even be awake at that time. 4:30 p.m. Fed balance sheet. I don't know why I don't plan to be awake. It's afternoon here in the Eastern time zone, but hey, maybe I'll take a nap. All right. Despite a major hack on crypto mining service, Nice Hash, all right, almost 4,700 Bitcoins were stolen, roughly valued about $70 million at current prices. It was lost in the breach, and that didn't really have too much effect on Bitcoin prices. It kind of shrugged that news off. Nice Hash shut down for at least 24 hours on that news. Bitcoin rocketed 9% higher to above 15,000 a Bitcoin. So here's kind of some interesting statistics. In the last 30 hours, it's broken through 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, and 15,000 in 36 hours. In a day and a half, we've got a 5,000 handle resistance breakthrough. So we broke through all those levels and we continue to go up. All right, the party might just be getting started. Australia, the main exchange operator in Australia, announced also that they're going to start using blockchain technology for transactions, and that excited Bitcoin, which doesn't entirely make sense. But what I got to tell you about markets is when they start moving like that, it doesn't need to make sense. It needs to happen. That's all it's going to do. It's going to happen. It's going to continue to go up the more money that piles in. It doesn't have to make sense. If you're still trying to make sense of this thing, you're missing the whole point. All right. But I mean, the blockchain technology and Bitcoin, yes, they're Bitcoin is blockchain, but blockchain is widely available. Any company could implement blockchain. All right, that's like buying Rosetta Stone stock just because everybody speaks English, all right, or another language. You can't really equate the two things. Just because somebody's using blockchain, it can't turn around into momentum and value for one type of example that uses the blockchain. However, I'm telling you, stop thinking and start trading. This Bitcoin thing doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't care what you think. It's going to continue to go in the direction of where the hot money flows. Right now, hot money is coming in on the long side. Futures going trade it. Futures being tradable this Sunday. We'll talk about that in a moment. Allows institutional money to come in on a transparent clearing exchange and take their position as well into it. That's why it's going to continue to go up. Bitcoin 20,000 by the end of the year, 25,000. Who knows? You never know. It's going to stop when there's not as much money looking to buy it. Right now, there's a 28% surge in price. It's gone through a lot of levels, and everybody's just having a party with it. All right, it's in fact, Bitcoin's got a market capitalization of $250 billion right now, which surpasses Procter & Gamble, a marketing company that's been around forever, and they are marketing when it comes down to it. They kind of pioneer marketing. Walmart as well, and it puts it at the 12th biggest company of the 500 in the S&P, if Bitcoin were one company. All right. Here's the thing. Chicago Board of Options Exchange pushed their Bitcoin futures to launch on Sunday. They were initially supposed to launch tomorrow. All right, on the 8th, they've pushed that back to the Sunday. So this Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern, it's official. You'll now be able to trade Bitcoin. The symbol will be XBT, and the open is 6 p.m. Eastern, Sunday, December 10th. The benefits to you as a trader are that you're going to be able to actually put in a trade that doesn't cost you 10% transaction fees. All right, the benefits to you as a trader is you're going to be able to use some leverage and manage your liquidity. The benefits to institutional money is transparency, efficient price discovery, and most important of all, liquidity. I can't say that enough, and centralized clearing. All that means is institutional traders will now have a guaranteed party to trade against. All right, they'll have a guaranteed place to execute their transactions, guaranteed efficiency and cost, and guaranteed market structure to help you find price discovery, which all that means is you could see the book. There's people that are out to add on the book, subtract on the book, and the price will move to and through liquidity. All right, so that's big news. That's happening at 6 p.m. on Sunday, December 10th. You bet we're going to start trading Bitcoin. What do you guys think? We're going to sit there and watch it do nothing? You bet we're going to trade Bitcoin. Everyone always asks me, why don't you, do you have Bitcoin? I say, no, I don't. They say, why don't you get on board of it? I said, I am not an investor. I am a day trader. I make my money and I put it into real estate and I'm happy. Thank you very much. And that's kind of the whole point. I ain't going to own it. I don't want to own this thing in my portfolio. I sure as heck want to trade it though. If you see something that moves $100, $200, $300 a day, why wouldn't you want to trade that if it has low leverage and high liquidity? Mind blowing. All right, don't let your opinion prevent you from making money and taking advantage of an opportunity. That's what a lot of traders say. I'm not trading it. They have a grudge because they didn't buy it. Well, you should have bought it if you feel that way. And if you feel that way now, then just buy it. All right, just buy it if that's how you feel. I don't feel that way. I just love the day trade stuff. Can't wait for this thing. Can't wait to get my hands on this. I feel like a kid on Christmas about to unbox a present. Bitcoin futures go live at 6 p.m. Here's some cool stats, and then I got to end the room because I got to go take care of our subscribers. From 0 to 1,000 Bitcoin, it took 1,789 days to make that move. That's a long time. From 1,000 to 2,000, 1,271 days. From 3,000 to 4,000, let's just jump through. I don't want to read all this out to you. 62 days. From 5,000 to 6,000, 8 days. All right. From 7 to 8,000, 14 days. 8 to 9,000, 9 days. Here's where it gets crazy. 9 to 10,000, 2 days. 10,000, 11,000, 1 day. 11 to 12,000, 6 days. Now get ready for some crazy stuff here. 12 to 13,000, 17 hours. 13 to 14,000, 1 second, I just got a ding. I got a ding and I got a position open. 12 to 13,000, 17 hours. 13 to 14, 4 hours. 14 to 15,000, 10 hours. We're not going to be able to carry this pace on. Oh no, the camera went out, guys. We're not going to be able to carry this pace on forever. All right. We're definitely not, but we are going to continue higher. And when do we stop and turn around on Bitcoin? I'll leave it like this. Let me just turn the camera back on. I'm back. I'm sorry, I pulled the camera out. When are we gonna turn around on Bitcoin? When everybody that's a skeptic has ended up buying. That's when. All right. When everybody says, the heck with this, I can't stand it anymore. I've missed so much opportunity. I'm jumping in, and everyone jumps in, and you get that last pop. That's when it's over because all the money's in. And remember, markets don't fall from lows, they fall from highs. Have yourselves a great day. Patented share spin in 3, 2, 1. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. We got a huge jobs report tomorrow at 8:30. Be sure to pay attention to that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Feel free to join our trading room. We do a lot of great stuff there. I'm very proud of our TradePro subscribers. We got a lot of people making some great progress with their trading careers. We have people who've been trading for 5, 6 years without having any results jump in here, and after a couple of weeks, they just turn a corner because it's all psychological stuff. You just need to hear and see a few things to help you make a move. It's not all about getting some new indicator or new tool. It's all about accepting responsibility for developing yourself, and that's the truth. Over and out. See you guys tomorrow morning. All right, trade pros, let's do this. Let's get this money. Let's get this money.